I started playing tennis late. I really started playing as an adult when I was around 29, 30, because when I was younger, it was really just all about music. And I was never really, I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that I started school early. So, like when I graduated high school, I was still 17. So I was like basically a year younger than most.
Are you a genius?
I'm not a genius.
Okay.
I wish I wish I was.
You've been pretty smart guy.
No, I was the fourth of 5 children, so I think my parents were just eager to get me out of the house, get me moving along. So I started kindergarten when I was 4. So I was like, and I was a late bloomer, so I don't think I really had much of a chance at sports. Like I loved baseball, but I could never make the school team, because I was like a year behind most of those kids. And so I think, I put all that energy and love into music. And so I was all about music growing up. And then after Maroon had started to do well, I was like, I miss, having that competition, having some sort of athletic endeavor. And I took a tennis lesson and it was just like, oh, this is amazing. I want to play tennis every day for the rest of my life. And I basically did, played tennis every day for 15 years.
On the road when you're
on the road, like I would have this, I'd take my rackets, and before we get to a city, I'd Google tennis clubs, or I'd look on Instagram. I would find hits. I would, cold call clubs and be like, hey, I'm in Maroon 5. Does anybody want to come to the show? I'll give you tickets if you, come let me hit.
Yeah.
Like
you have an instructor there.
You've got a pro that I can hit with, or whatever, and so I would, I have all these amazing relationships that I've built all over the world through tennis. And it was such a great thing to do while you're on tour, like I said earlier, to get away from the tour, to go meet local people.
Yeah.
It was so great. But when we got to Las Vegas for a residency, I was having trouble finding people to play tennis with. And one of the tennis pros that I was paying to hit with me out there, he's like, "Yo, come play pickleball with me." I was like, "Nah, I don't. What are you talking about?"
No, what year? What year?
So this was 2 years ago.
Okay.
And he took me at Lifetime there in Las Vegas, and we played. And it was the first time I'd played like high level pickleball points, and I was obviously like had no idea what I was doing, and was just getting body bagged and getting my ass handed to me.
By like 7-year-olds or?
Well, no, these guys were pretty good.
Okay.
Like
well, there's pretty good 7-year-olds.
Yeah, there are some good 7. And then
especially in Vegas.
No, and as I got into it, I did go through the ritual of getting humiliated by the 70-year-olds.
What's the public park there? Is it Sunrise?
Sunset Park?
Sunset. Okay.
So I started going there, started going to open play, and I just became obsessed. And I was like, I want to get better at this. And not to mention the fact that tennis had been so hard on my body. Yeah. Running back and forth. Because I mostly only played singles. I really like singles.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I was having knee issues just from the movement, and I kind of maybe reached about as good as I was going to get, having not played.
Which was what level?
I was playing like 4 or 5.
Nice.
Which in tennis is actually more difficult to do. Like it's just more people that play tennis.
I was playing in the USTA 4 or 5, and it's like, was I going to get to the next level as I'm like getting older? Probably not.
And you're like committed to this sport. Like you're very into tennis.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was taking lessons, and because I love it. Because and it's just the way my brain works. Like these things are more fun the better you get at them.
Yeah, 100%.
And so there's we can talk about the parallels to music all over, but yeah, the better you are, the more fun it is. Like in tennis and in pickleball, the less errors you make, the longer the rallies last. Yeah. And that's just so much more fun and so much more satisfying. So I really don't mind putting the work in on drilling and taking lessons, because I just want to maximize the amount of fun that I'm having doing it.